Have you ever wondered if the age-old advice to keep walking is really the best for your golden years? What if I told you that after 70, less walking and more of something else could be the key to a healthier, happier you? For decades, we've been told that walking is the ultimate elixir of youth. It's simple, accessible, and good for your heart. But here's the thing. As we age, especially after 70, our bodies change. What worked in our 50s might not be the best for us now. Today we're going to challenge that old wisdom and explore 5 activities that could be game changers for your health and happiness after 70. Why walking less might be better. Now don't get me wrong, walking is great. But for some of us over 70, too much walking can be, well, not so great. Let me tell you why. Our joints aren't as springy as they used to be. Those long walks, especially on hard surfaces, can be tough on our knees and hips. And let's be honest, our balance isn't what it once was. More walking means more chances of taking a tumble, and that's something we definitely want to avoid. At this stage of life, we need to be smart about how we use our energy. Walking alone might not give us all the benefits we need anymore. It's time to rethink our approach and find activities that give us more bang for our buck. 1. Strength training, your new best friend. Forget the image of bodybuilders grunting with massive weights. Strength training for us is different, and it's crucial. You see, after 70, we lose muscle faster than we'd like to admit. It's called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. But here's the good news. Strength training puts the brakes on that. Let me share a story with you. My friend Martha, she's 75, and she started strength training just a year ago. When she began, she could barely lift a 2-pound weight. Now, she's doing bicep curls with 5-pounders, and she says she feels stronger than she has in years. It's not just about lifting weights. It's about lifting her spirits, her confidence, and her quality of life. Strength training isn't just about building muscle. It's about preserving what we have and even gaining a bit more. This means better balance, fewer falls, and stronger bones. Did you know that strength training can actually help fight osteoporosis? It's true. When we put stress on our bones through strength training, our body responds by building more bone tissue. It's like we're telling our body, hey, we need these bones to be strong. Plus, it gives our metabolism a nice little boost, helping us burn more calories even when we're just relaxing in our favorite chair. Imagine that. Burning calories while you're watching your favorite TV show. It's not a miracle. It's just the magic of having more muscle mass. The best part? It helps us stay independent, doing more things for ourselves. Opening jars, carrying groceries, getting up from a chair without struggle. These everyday activities become easier when we're stronger. It's about maintaining our freedom and our dignity. Now you might be thinking, I can't lift heavy weights. And you're right. You don't need to. We can start light and manageable. Those resistance bands you've seen? They're perfect for us. Gentle, versatile, and easy to use right at home. Don't have those? No problem. Water bottles can be weights, or you can simply use your body weight. The key is to start slow, maybe just 1 or 2 exercises, twice a week. Listen to your body. As you get stronger, you can do more. Remember, we're not training for the Olympics. We're training for a better quality of life. It's about consistency, not intensity. And here's a pro tip. Keep a strength training journal. Write down what exercises you do, how many repetitions, and how you feel afterward. Over time, you'll see your progress in black and white. It's incredibly motivating to see how far you've come. Remember Martha? She says the best part of her strength training journey isn't just the physical changes. It's the confidence she's gained. She feels more capable, more in control of her body and her life. And that, my friends, is priceless. 2. Balance exercises. Stay steady, stay safe. Let's talk about balance. It's like a muscle, use it or lose it. And after 70, it becomes more important than ever. Good balance isn't just about avoiding falls, though that's a big part of it. It's about confidence. When you're steady on your feet, you're more likely to stay active, to keep doing the things you love. Think about this. Every 11 seconds, an older adult is treated in the emergency room for a fall. That's a scary statistic, isn't it? But here's the empowering part. Many falls are preventable, and balance exercises are a key part of prevention. It's about posture, too. Good balance often means standing taller and straighter, and who doesn't want that? But here's something you might not know. Balance exercises can actually help keep your mind sharp. It's like a mini workout for your brain. When you're focusing on staying balanced, you're engaging multiple areas of your brain, the areas responsible for spatial awareness, muscle control, and even decision-making. Let me tell you about my neighbor George. He's 78, and he started doing balance exercises after a close call with a fall last year. At first, he could barely stand on one foot for more than a second or two, but he kept at it, practicing a little bit every day. Now, 6 months later, he can stand on one foot for a full 30 seconds. He says he feels more confident walking around, especially on uneven surfaces like in the garden or at the park. The key with balance exercises is to start with what feels comfortable, maybe just 5 minutes a day. The goal is to challenge yourself a little, but never to the point where you feel unsafe. Remember, we're building confidence here, not taking unnecessary risks. Here's a tip. Try doing your balance exercises at different times of the day. Our balance can fluctuate throughout the day, so practicing at various times helps build more robust balance skills. And don't forget to celebrate your progress. Maybe at first you can only stand on one foot for 5 seconds, but in a few weeks, when you're up to 15 or 20 seconds, that's a big win. Acknowledge these improvements. They're signs that you're getting stronger and steadier. Remember George? He says that besides feeling more confident on his feet, he's noticed other benefits too. His posture has improved, and he even feels like his memory is a bit sharper. He attributes this to the focus and concentration required in his balance exercises. By incorporating balance exercises into your routine, you're not just preventing falls, you're investing in your independence and quality of life. And that's something worth celebrating. 3. Flexibility and range of motion. Keeping your body limber. Remember when you could easily touch your toes? Those were the days, weren't they? Well, let's work on getting some of that flexibility back. It matters more than you might think. When we're flexible, we're less likely to have those annoying aches and pains. Our posture improves. We stand taller and sit straighter. There's also something wonderful about a good stretch. It gets our blood flowing, helps us relax, and can even be a great stress reliever. Let me share a little secret with you. Flexibility is not just about being able to do the splits or twist yourself into a pretzel. It's about maintaining the ability to do everyday tasks with ease. Imagine being able to reach that top shelf without wincing, or bend down to tie your shoelaces without groaning. That's what good flexibility can do for you. I have a friend, Doris, who's 82. She started focusing on flexibility exercises about 2 years ago. At first, she could barely reach her knees when bending over. Now, she can touch her toes. But more importantly, she says she feels less stiff in the mornings and has an easier time with daily tasks like getting in and out of the car or reaching behind her back to fasten her bra. These might seem like small things, but they make a big difference in quality of life. Now you might be thinking, I'm too stiff to start stretching. But here's the secret. We all start somewhere. The key is to start gently and consistently. Maybe begin with some simple neck rolls or shoulder shrugs. These small movements can make a big difference over time. Here's an important tip. Stretching shouldn't hurt. You should feel a gentle pull, not pain. If it hurts, ease off a bit. And always warm up before stretching. Maybe march in place for a minute or two. It gets your blood flowing and makes stretching safer and more effective. Another great tip is to breathe deeply while stretching. It helps you relax into the stretch and can make it more effective. Try taking slow, deep breaths as you hold each stretch. Remember, we're not trying to become yoga masters overnight. It's about making small, consistent improvements. Your body will thank you for it. And don't be discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Flexibility improves gradually over time with consistent practice. Doris, my 82-year-old friend I mentioned earlier, she says the key to her success was consistency. She spent just 10 minutes every morning doing these stretches. At first, she didn't notice much difference. But after a few weeks, she started to feel less stiff. After a few months, she noticed she could reach further and move more easily. Now, 2 years later, she says she feels more flexible than she has in decades. But it's not just about physical benefits. Doris says her stretching routine has become a form of meditation for her. It's a quiet time in the morning where she can focus on her body and start her day on a positive note. She says it's improved her mood and outlook on life. By incorporating flexibility exercises into your daily routine, you're not just improving your physical health. You're investing in your independence, your comfort, and your overall quality of life. And that's something worth stretching for. 4. Mindful movement. Connecting body and mind. Now let's talk about something really special. Exercises that are good for both your body and your mind. I'm talking about things like Tai Chi, gentle yoga, or Qigong. These practices are like a massage for your mind and body. They help reduce stress, which, let's face it, we could all use a little less of, right? Many people find they sleep more soundly after doing these kinds of exercises. And who doesn't want better sleep? Let me tell you about my friend Harold. He's 76 and started practicing Tai Chi about a year ago. At first, he was skeptical. How can moving so slowly do anything? He'd ask. But after a few months, he noticed something remarkable. Not only did he feel more balanced and flexible, but he also felt calmer. The constant worry that used to plague him seemed to melt away during his Tai Chi sessions. But it's not just about relaxation. These mindful movements can actually improve your focus. When you train your mind to focus on your movements, it can help in other areas of life too. You might find yourself more present in conversations, or better able to concentrate on tasks. Harold says he's even gotten better at remembering where he put his keys. There's also a wonderful social aspect to these practices. Taking a class can be a great way to meet new people or spend time with friends. And let's not forget the mood boost. There's something truly uplifting about moving with intention, about being fully present in your body. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I start? It's easier than you might think. Many communities offer senior-friendly classes like chair yoga or gentle Tai Chi. These are designed specifically for us, so don't worry about keeping up with youngsters. If you prefer to stay home, there are plenty of online videos designed for seniors. Start with just 10 minutes a day. You'd be surprised how much benefit you can get from even a short session. Don't worry if you can't do all the movements at first. Even just sitting and breathing deeply is a form of mindfulness practice. In Tai Chi, for example, you might begin with just swaying gently side to side. It's not about perfection or doing the most complex movements. It's about moving with awareness and enjoying the process. Remember, every little bit counts. Your body and mind will thank you for this gift of mindful movement. Whether you're looking to alleviate stress, improve your sleep, enhance your focus, or simply find a greater sense of inner peace, mindful movement offers a path to achieving these goals and more. 5. Aquatic exercise, making a splash for your health. Last but certainly not least, let's dive into the world of water workouts. Whether it's swimming, water aerobics, or just walking in a pool, exercising in water can be a game changer for us seniors. Why? Well, for starters, it's incredibly kind to our joints. The water supports our weight, which means we can move more freely with less pain. It's like being weightless. But don't let that fool you. We're still getting a great workout. You see, water provides natural resistance. Every movement in the pool, no matter how gentle, helps build strength. It's like having weights all around you, but without the strain. And talk about balance improvement. The unstable environment of the water challenges our balance in a safe way. We're improving our stability without the risk of falling on a hard surface. But here's the best part. Water exercise is fantastic for our hearts. We can get our blood pumping and improve our cardiovascular health without the high impact of land exercises. Plus, there's the added bonus of temperature regulation. On a hot day, there's nothing better than staying cool while we exercise. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a strong swimmer. Here's the good news. You don't need to be. Many pools offer classes specifically designed for seniors, like Aqua Zumba or Silver Splash. These classes are a great way to start, and they're usually lots of fun too. I have a friend, Marge, who started water aerobics at 73. She was never much of a swimmer, but she loved being in the water. She says the first class was a bit intimidating, but by the end, she was hooked. Now, 3 years later, she goes 3 times a week. She says it's not just about the exercise, it's become a social event. She's made new friends, and they often grab coffee after class. One of the best things about water exercise is how good it makes you feel afterward. Marge says she always leaves the pool feeling energized, but relaxed at the same time. And the benefits last throughout the day. She sleeps better at night and has more energy during the day. If you're not ready for a class, you can start simple. Try water walking. Just walk back and forth in waist-deep water. You'll feel the resistance, but your joints will thank you. As you get more comfortable, you can add arm movements or pick up the pace. One important tip: always exercise with a buddy or when a lifeguard is present. Safety first, always. Remember, you don't need to be Michael Phelps to benefit from water exercise. Even standing in waist-deep water and doing simple movements can do wonders for your health. Marge's advice? Just give it a try. You might surprise yourself with how much you enjoy it. And don't worry about how you look in a swimsuit. We're all in the same boat and nobody's judging. So there you have it. 5 ways to stay healthy and active after 70 that don't involve endless walking. Remember, it's not about doing less. It's about doing what's right for your body now. Start small, be consistent, and most importantly, listen to your body. And here's another important point. These activities aren't just good for your body. They're great for your mind and spirit too. They can help keep your brain sharp, lift your mood, and even provide opportunities to socialize and make new friends. In many ways, they're like a fountain of youth. Not because they'll make you younger, but because they'll help you enjoy your age more fully. Now, before you jump in, there's one crucial step you shouldn't skip. Always check with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine. They know your health history and can guide you on what's safe and appropriate for you. They might even have some great suggestions based on your specific needs and interests. Thank you again for watching. If you have ideas for future videos or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments too. This channel is for you, and your input helps us create content that really matters to our community. Remember, age is just a number. It's how we live that truly counts. So let's support each other, learn from each other, and show the world just how vibrant life after 70 can be. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video.